Since I'm talking about misogyny, I feel it's only fitting that I mention this dumpster fire of a corporation that I worked for starting back in 2020. So there's this company called GoPuff, and they are a convenience delivery service. They opened a facility in my city. It was about a quarter mile from my house, and I signed up as a driver. So I was working with them for over a year. There was a lot of really bad management at that company, and the original manager for my facility, she went back to her main location, and then they had another manager come in. That manager was given, they were shuffling managers all over the place. So there was a period of time where there was no management really at the facility on a regular basis. So you had a lot of young people there that were just, going buck wild. And some of the people that I were friendly with, they smoked weed regularly on the job. Listen, weed is, pretty much, legalized in many places, but still it's frowned upon that you smoke when you're on the job. You're not supposed to be, partaking in substances or anything like that. So this one night, this kid that I was friends with, who, like I said, I knew he was a weed head, and he comes out to my car. It's almost the end of the night, and he's trying to tell me something. He can't even stand. He can't even talk, and his eyes are just like slits. So not only had he been smoking all night, he decided he was going to have himself a little party. He was drinking all night. He could have knocked me over with the amount of alcohol that he was breathing in my face. Not even to mention the fact that he was in my window right here with no mask on. And he's sitting there like that. He could have been spitting on me and all this stuff. And he sits there, and we end up getting into this heated thing, because he's sitting there saying people don't like you, because I kept asking him, how much did you drink tonight? How much did you drink? And he's like, people don't like you. You ask too many questions. You're damn right. I'm a woman. I pay attention to things because I'm a single woman. I'm out here late at night. You better believe I'm paying attention to everything that's going on around me. So the fact that you're standing outside of a freaking building smoking weed out in public for everybody to see, and then you expect me to not say something to you, you are stupid. And the thing I did say to him at the time was to protect him, to make sure he didn't get caught from the manager. Anyway, I called him out on his drinking, and he just didn't like that. So that whole incident ensued in a big screaming match and him shoving me. I called the cops and filed a report, and